This is Restored Republic via GCR compiled by Judy Byington. Judy noted the start date for Tier 4A/B emails with 800 numbers to set redemption appointments has been changed to any time from now to May 22nd, Friday, possibly Saturday, May 23rd. Contract rates would be available until Monday, June 1st, when the general public would be able to exchange at the new international rates. On Wednesday, May 20th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Fleming's military intel contact. The Judy Shelton schedule for Tier 4B to be started has been modified and extended by 24 to 36 hours. Tier 4AB email with 800 numbers to set redemption appointments could be started anytime from now to Friday, May 22nd, possibly May 23rd, Saturday. Liquidity had to be in effect by Friday or Saturday, but 800 numbers release could happen sooner. The delay was caused by 3 countries which, as of May 18th, Monday, were being included in the RV release and which were signing off the USN right now. Including 3 countries in the RV was a priority of POTUS, Judy Shelton, the Chinese elders, and the Alliance. Monday, June 1st was still the IMF target date, and that of Trump elders, Judy Shelton, to have the USN digital and physical currency positioned for public use, and in the US and globally to start public Tier 5 exchanges. To have at least 10 days of 800 numbers out in exchanges by June 1st meant they had to start Tier 4B by this weekend. All essentials were done to release the final payouts and exchanges to Tier 3, 4A, and B. Money of account funds, seeable but not yet transferable until Tier 4B appointments start, were still being proliferated into Tier 3, 4A accounts right now. Some of those account holders could see funds in their accounts, while others could not because funds were still being proliferated. On Tuesday, May 19th, POTUS signed an executive order to give his cabinet and agency heads the ability to waive, suspend, and limit regulations that impeded economic recovery, meaning impeding the RV release. The EO actually gave Trump's administration and RV teams the power to stop deep state interference to delay the RV release at the federal, state, and local levels. Wednesday and Thursday, the 20th and 21st of May, there were key Restored Republic GCR related common law measures that could now be implemented under this EO, including arrest warrants being served behind the scenes to stop remaining deep state politicians, bureaucrats, judges, courts, law enforcement operatives from delaying or interfering as they have been for weeks and months, with the final RV release sequence happening this week. The Restored Republic was now in place, and a team of 9 leaders between POTUS and DOD were running the government, while Judy Shelton and the RV teams, about 40 people, DOD, UST, State Department, White House teams, were getting the final release sequence out this week. Other operations may be preceding our Tier 4B start, some financial payout activity like the historic bond transactions since last week to provide downline liquidity, some completion activities surround the 3 countries pegging to the USN and included this week in the RV release, and some legal political measures being implemented stemming from the Tuesday EO. Behind the scenes, further arrests were deemed necessary and underway right now, today and tomorrow, Wednesday through Thursday, 20th and 21st of May. Contract rates would be available until the general public started exchanging at the new international rates on Monday, June 1st. ZIM holders should expect to present project outlines in the first appointment that would last from 30 minutes to 90 minutes. ZIM rates could go up to 1-to-1 based on the humanitarian project. We could have a single appointment with extended time frame, but if we presented ourselves and assets properly and with basic project outlines shared, we would have little resistance to getting a high rate for all we brought in. If you were not satisfied with the first appointment rate offered for the ZIM, you would have 180 days or 6 months to work with a wealth manager and trust company private banking team, which would represent us to the U.S. Treasury for higher rates than those received in the first appointment. The wealth managers and trust company would be happy to help us. Though Giles was sincere, he was incorrect to claim that the U.S. Treasury would not be involved in the redemption of the ZIM. The new U.S. Treasury under the Restored Republic was the banking regulator of banks post-RV. Otherwise, Basel III and Basel IV would be meaningless. The U.S. Treasury would not control account funds, only you would, but the Treasury would be the servicer of our QFS accounts, and the banks would be financial service providers that would serve us as account holders and not control us or our account funds post RV. Giles was wrong in claiming that there would be no laws restricting your financial activities post RV. On the contrary, if you or I used funds for deep state purposes like drug running, child trafficking, gun running, or other criminal activities, the NSA would find out and freeze our accounts on the QFS faster than we could blink. There would be far less control of your money post RV if you stayed within GCR and NSARA boundaries of use of your funds. And that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in.